पितामहस्य जगतः माता धाता पितामहः वेद्यं पवित्रमोङ्कारः ऋक्साम यजुरेव च. This is also one of the shlokas in the Bhagavad Gita explaining about Vibhuti, various manifestations of Bhagavan. Various manifestations of Bhagavan. He goes on presenting a list of such brightest, competent, shining, ever bright aspect of life. Various kinds of things, articles, particles, personalities. That is how he goes on presenting a list of all these, where Bhagavan is very clearly evident. We can feel his presence. Here in this sloka he says, Aham Pita, Jagatah Pita. I am the father of this whole world. Not only Pita, I am the mother also. Pitahamasya Jagatah. Mata, Dhata. I am here as a sustainer, as an organizer, as a person to hold everything together. Dhata. I am even the father's father, grandfather, great-grandfather. I am manifested in all these various forms. The 1st of this June, that day it is sanctified by memory of great fathers and mothers, parents. As I repeatedly told, every day got its own significance. UNESCO and they have organized all these things. Our Panchanga also tells what is that special significance of that particular day. That if we understand, it will be good. So that we can have that inspiration for that whole day. As it is sometimes told, thought for the day. Thought for the day. So every day it must be sanctified by some positive thought for that particular day. So Parents' Day it is, the 1st of June. And tomorrow, 4th June, this is the day for International Day of Innocent Children. Innocent children. Victims of aggression. Sorry to say. But while discussion going on about the highest philosophy of Bhagavad Gita, how can we forget all these realistic things now happening around us? Otherwise, philosophy will be very high, practice will be very low. That is what is happening now. We, particularly yogin, students and professors of yoga, students and professors of Sanskrit, professors and students of Indology, philosophy, all these, they talk up so much high because that very subject itself is like that. When we just discuss about physics, we just discuss about matters, atoms, quarks, molecules like that. When some students they discuss about chemistry or biology, they discuss about the outer layers, outer happenings, what is that chemical reaction takes place, how new things are formulated, produced. All these things will be going on. But these students and professors who are in these departments, either teachers or tots, students or professors, their main aspect of discussion, subject for discussion, domain for discussion, it is very high. High life values we have to talk because it is yoga. It's not only some chemistry or some biology or some botany or some economics or some political science or some civics. It is very nature of these subjects is very sublimated, very high, because it is yoga, it is life science. Yoga got thousands of years of history. Thousands of people contributed, experimented in their life. So that is available in the form of Patanjali Yoga Sutra or Hatha Yoga Pradipika or Vasishtha Ramayana Yoga Vasishtha or in the form of Bhagavad Gita. So naturally our talking points are very high. So we are obliged to practice as much as possible. So we must understand the significance every day. So this day it is for children, this is for parents. All these understandings certainly inspire us to think positively. That is how the whole day we can have that chittavritti, that mental modulation, mental modification we can have. With that modulation, if we act on that particular day, certainly our mental plane will be high. Mental plane is high, then activity also will be high. Our talking also will be good. That's how it happens. So Bhagavan says, I am in the form of father, mother, children. See how beautiful it is. So Bhagavan, even though he talks of so much Jnana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Dhyana Yoga, Sankhya Yoga, Karma Yoga, but he talks of very normal things. That is how to maintain that family bondage, that compactness of good sentiments, good feelings, for which our family tradition is famous for. So Bhagavan says, I am father, I am mother. So parents we have to respect because they are all incarnations of Bhagavan. They are embodiments of divinity. Because of them, I am here in this form with this much achievements. So that sense of gratitude to our parents, it is very highly applauded, highly regarded in this tradition. We don't consider any parents as just biological entity. No. They are spiritual entities. Because of their life, because of their contribution, because of their nourishment, I am now like this, in this form. This type of gratitude, sense of gratitude, it must be highly appreciable now, because that value, it is gradually vanishing. Today in our schoolings, all these values we never teach. How much marks they go for, how much they score, what shield they get, what medal they get, only all these things are going on. They are very important, no doubt. But without value, what is that gold medal or something. That is why at the education level we have to see that this seed is sowed properly. This is the responsibility of the rulers of this country. This is the responsibility of every elderly citizen of this country. Elderly citizens of this land, they could see that. All those beautiful bondages inside the family, how 3 generations were living together, all grandfathers, parents, children, so cogently they were living together. So much coherence it was there, so much sharing, caring it was there inside that family compact structure. That sharing and caring, that could sow that seed of gratitude. That is why our children, they were growing well. That is the real education, which is got in that family bondage, family atmosphere, that family ambience. If that is missing, what is your education? That education, we call it Adhishila education. That is very important. Adhishila education means it is house, it is mother, it is father. Mother is the HOD, head of the department of that education. Nobody can replace that place. No substitute for that. So mother used to become that great model of those values, sharing and caring. Her every day started with that sharing and caring. She used to clean, she used to come outside the house and offer water to Tulasi, offer water to Bilva, all these plants in front of the house. Later on, she used to go to the cow shed and milking will be there, father will be taking care of that one. So they used to give green grass to those cows, and cows were giving such a nature-friendly good milk. So that is how daily routine of every house, it was like that. So parents were doing this one. This very activity early in the morning was the best lesson for all children, growing children. Growing children. This is the first lesson for most paramount education for every child, growing child. So that is how education started in every family. That is the real education center. Whatever we go for higher education and all these things, they are all very artificial. We have to respect and we are all part of it, no doubt. But if this particular Adhishila, for which the family is the main center, mother is the HOD, head of the department, father is the supporting, and other members of the family are supporting faculties there, if that education is missing, it is mess, havoc, horrible consequences we are now looking. This we have to remember. So the first day of June, it is day for parents, and tomorrow it is the day for children. Whatever children, innocent and बच्चे मन के सच्चे, International Day for Innocent Children, victim of aggression. Hara hara. Now it is happening. Children are becoming victims. Aggressions. Our all medias are full of such suppressions, aggressions, all these are going on. What is this? That in this society, in this Bharat, it is going on. So now we have to think. So Bhagavan says, I am in that forum, Mata, Dhata, Pitamaha, that is how Bhagavan says. So let us have that feeling that all the elderly people around us, all elderly members of our family and parents, fathers, mothers, they are the real repliques, embodiments of Bhagavan. With that sense, we have to remember these days, and that thought we have to fill in our mind so that that day will be good. Har din, naya din. Har din, inspired day. For har din, we can have this type of thoughts for the day, originated in those scriptures like Bhagavan